Hi guys, I'm here with a little demonstration bodap trade. May have missed it. Let's see, we've got a green arrow indication right here, and we're looking for that little aggression, that continuation. I hope I didn't miss it. We certainly want to see the candle blue. We certainly want to see it above that first green arrow. I like to touch those channels. We'll see. See what we can get. Okay, we're starting to push down, but let's see if we can. There goes a little pop right there. And again, this is bodap, binary options demo account platform. This is a demo account panel for MT4, an alternative if your binary options broker doesn't provide a free demo account, an alternative for you to practice anonymously, and an alternative for you to practice some strategies with forward testing as opposed to relying on back testing data. What I'm trading now is the pound yen. You can see we had a lot of volatility. We got up here into the zones, and we're just jumping in again, up in deeper even into this zone. We've got a little time left here. We're set on 10 minutes, so that means that we're not going to expire until the end of the nearest 10-minute candle. So we're going to see what happens with this little demo trade. I also want to talk about something else, something that maybe can help you if you're having a challenge with timing. A handy use of a demo account like this. With this kind of a demo account, here's an idea. If you find that often after you get into a trade, if you would have just waited a minute or two, that there was one more little push there that maybe you could have waited on and maybe gotten a better position, then an idea might be to wait for that, take that first position on a demo, and then take that subsequent push, if it happens, take it live, because it's going to be a way to kind of improve your timing by taking that first shot on demo and then taking that next shot live. You can see I got in here, and you can see there was another push right there, and that's what I'm getting at. Now there goes another green arrow. I'm going to set this one. I'm going to do another one, and maybe if we can hit the top of this zone. We are so close. There goes a nice little push to that round number there, and the top of our zone. Now obviously if we push up anymore, then the zone is going to move and get wider. And I know a lot of guys moan about repainting, etc., but the reality is these are all statistics. If the market gets more aggressive, you want that data. You want to be aware of that data. And this is GBPJPY. This is a very tough pair to trade when you're talking about counter trend, because it's a very volatile pair. Like you can see over here, we've got 44.5 pips on our spread, and on anything else that'd be huge. But it's not impossible to see something like 50, even 70 pips on the spread over here. That's why some traders call this the Widowmaker. My brother and I call this the Wild Elmo. It's really ridiculous, but we say it all the time. If we're ever finna do a GBPJPY trade, we'll say, man, who wants to ride on the Wild Elmo? Because this is a very, very volatile pair. Some of the brokers are, I noticed, introducing this pair. I've seen a little liquidity for the GBPJPY on Cantor. Seeing it added at Markets World. Cantor being an exchange, obviously. Markets World being just a broker. Once you're in the trade, you're basically in the trade, and it's a wild pair. I'm gonna try and do another video to talk about the different characteristics of these different trades, well, of the different pairs, because I know some of these are being introduced on some brokers, but every pair kind of has a characteristic of its own, and this is a very volatile pair. And if I'm looking at the spread, which I always am, I've got to be looking for wider spreads than usual when it comes to GBPJPY. We finally caught that top. It looks like we finally caught that pullback, and you know, we may be able to eke this one out. Who knows? Maybe even eking out the initial early bet that we took. But see, that's my point of maybe enhancing your strategy by using the bodap system to place your own trade on your own demo account. The broker will not be aware that you're interested in this trade. When you place it on your own demo account, that data certainly won't be there for them, and you can then place a subsequent trade on a push. Like you can see, after I got in, here's a push here. There's the really sweet push there. It was a little bit closer to that 5-minute area, and that was that real sweet push. That was what to wait for right there when you see that really nice push and that volatility just coming and rushing into the market. It was enough to push our statistical zone up even, and so that's the perfect area, and it was just 1 to probably 3 minutes later. But as I said, we may, even though this wasn't a perfect entry here, we may still end up winning that in that little bet right there. But that's all I had, guys. I was just showing a demo. You can see we moved up there. We did catch some wins there. This is the Wild Elmo, as we call it. So it's very, it's a very volatile pair. If you're going to trade this pair with the green arrow, expect some really wide spreads. Look for these numbers to be really wide. These really wide spreads. Something that got me interested was we had crossed. That's that first time crossing this, which is the pivot. So generally, market was moving down, crossed the pivot in that zone, starting to hear these green arrow alerts popping off, and took a place there, took a place up here, and market retreated, and we ended up winning those positions. This a little hungry here. This was a little better here, but focusing on the spread for those who are trading green arrow, like to see those wide spreads. You're not going to miss a trade. You're just going to really there's no such thing as missing a trade, because there are always trades to take. That's what I always try and keep in my mind. See you guys on the next video. That was a little demonstration of our binary options demo account. Sorry, I'm distracted. Binary options demo account panel. It's an all-in-one panel to practice and develop your skill on, and hopefully a little something to look at as far as those who are trading the green arrow strategy. This is the Wild Elmo, guys, and I really do not trade these short intervals very often on GBPJPY. See you guys next time. Once again, this is Alfred from Binaryoptionstutor.com.